Hi, it's Steve Pugh from Nortec here. This week we have just finished UK Trade and Investments Export Week. So Export Week is trying to get a lot of the UK's companies, in fact all of the UK's companies who do not currently export, to either make that first step to expand to new countries or to help companies that already export to do more. But not only do more sustainably. We really believe that exporting is hugely important for a business. It opens up whole new markets, new customers, provides a lot of security to your business. But actually a point that was made at an event today, it was Chris Simpson, who's our International Trade Advisor at Nortec for North East England, and he made a good point that actually I think companies that export are 4 times more likely to be successful. And actually, even within your team and your employees, for a company, and no pun intended, that are going places, actually it just makes a huge difference to the business. So I'll try and keep this short and sweet, but I think there is a huge amount, actually I know that there is a huge amount of support out there for companies who are looking to enter new markets. So if you work in the energy market like ourselves, I guarantee that there will be a whole raft of people who can help you not only meet the clients you need to meet, but also help fund the process, to look at grants to help you upskill or increase your capacity. But likewise, all of the legal support, the contracts, the financing, there's a hell of a lot of support there to help you do that. From our own perspective, we've been through the process. I understand the things that we did well. I also understand the things that we did badly. But actually, please feel free to speak to companies who've been through the process. I know a lot of my friends work for international companies, in which case it's fantastic. But likewise, especially the smaller players where it might be quite a big step to start to export, I can't recommend it highly enough. To keep it quick, if you are in Tees Valley, speak to Tees Valley Unlimited. John Lear is the great man to speak to, who will help guide you on all of the grants and support available. Also, you have the Tees Valley Catalyst Fund, which helps companies bid on bigger contracts. You have UK Export Finance to help finance basically any form of export deal. Definitely get in touch. NOF Energy can definitely help on the business development end to help you meet people. You have NEPIC if you're more of the process innovation cluster kind of background. You have your international trade advisors, or if you're in Scotland, you have Scottish Enterprise, do the same kind of thing. They can cover everything from documentation, everything. They are the people to speak to. North East Chamber of Commerce for us are quite important, so if you export goods or services, they have their own kind of export teams that can definitely help with that. What else? I'm trying to keep this quick. If in doubt, just speak to someone. Speak to me and I'll hopefully put you in touch with the right people. Some top tips as we've kind of done it ourselves. I think that if you can take the time to do it properly, so get good advice from your bank, your accountancy firm, your law firm, because one of the key issues that you might find the perfect client, the contract of a lifetime, but if you don't get paid, there's no point. Or likewise, if you don't structure your finance correctly, you can actually struggle to finance the whole job, and companies have been known to go bust in that process. So definitely seek good advice. One thing that we found was actually when we get our business cards done, we did go to what we believed was a reputable company to get our translation in from English into Arabic. Turns out it was crap. So we had to go back, spoke to our international trade advisor, they put us in touch with the correct people. We went through the process, superb. If we would have known in hindsight, always take the good advice, especially people that work for UK government. They don't have an agenda, they're not trying to sell you anything. So they can pull a lot of strings and just point you in the right direction, and you can kind of trust their advice. What else? So also, people often only see your local contact. So for us, it's a guy called Chris Simpson, who I've probably mentioned, Stephen Muir, there's a whole team who do a great job. But actually in every overseas embassy or foreign Commonwealth office, they also have a team who know their own networks inside out. So it doesn't matter if you are retail, food, engineering, energy, agriculture, I guarantee that there will be specialists who can help you find your key client target market and help with the whole process. There is something called Overseas Market Introductory Service, and OMIS, as it's shortened to, is hugely important because what it does, although there is a cost to it, I think it might be £1,000, might be £1,500, but if you look at that in terms of a business development budget, the UKTI team can help do all the legwork and get you introductions via the British Embassy in whichever region you look at, to help you meet the key people, the key contacts and the key companies that otherwise you would struggle, really struggle to get into. So when we went to UAE, we got introductions to most of the ADNOC group and key people that we've since won contracts with. So I can't stress it enough, it's definitely worth looking at. I think to kind of sum up, exporting, fantastic. Any business that can do it, I recommend it highly enough, especially when we've had market challenges from UK or global oil and gas, but especially in the UK, or other sectors, iron and steel. The ability to export your goods or services around the world, it just opens up 100 new doors that it could really help your business kind of thrive. Two things before I finish. One, UK Trade and Investment have a fantastic video which I saw for the first time this morning at an event to celebrate Export Week, and I'll kind of share that about here. And likewise, that on our first visit to the Middle East, I filmed a short video on my iPhone which we kind of edited together, which I'll put about here. And this will hopefully give you a flavour for the support, the introductions, the process of kind of going through your first kind of export steps to help break into new markets. So exporting, I personally can't recommend it enough. I would love to hear what LinkedIn thinks. I've heard both good and bad experiences, but you've got to try it. Please kind of share your thoughts and stuff below. So my name's Steve. I would love to hear what you think. Exporting, good, bad? Can you recommend it? Let me know. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.